Hey, this week it's just going to be another short video. I don't know if you can hear me very well. I got storms coming in. That's why you see the darkish weather behind me. But we've been on a time crunch this week. Besides doing our regular jobs, I had to bring in another guy, part of my network of stump grinders, to help me out. It's starting to rain on me a little bit. We're on a golf course, and they've got 160 trees. We're halfway through the project right now. Just look here, you'll see. There's my son down there popping out some. It's Saturday, we're only gonna work a half a day. And this is another hidden thing you need to know about. Golf courses are very funny. If they got certain rules, each one will have different rules. Where you can drive on, what you can't drive on. I tend to follow these little bitty roads for the golf carts as much as I can, and then you never go across the greens. Is where, that's where I'm not a golfer, but that's where the line of they play their holes. You never drive over them, and you hardly even try to cross them, even with a stump grinder, unless they give you permission. Now, another rule is that they do with me and other guys, to where if a player's anywhere near, they want you to shut down, shut the machine off, let the player complete his hole. Once he moves on, you start up and start grinding. The reason why I'm out here today, even though look, you can tell there's a storm coming, it's because we're trying to bust out as many as we can. There's hardly anybody playing golf because the wind's so high. There's still some crazy guys out here. Golfers can be crazy. All right. But also golf courses, God dang. Sorry about the wind. Let's see if I can get back in some more shelter. Another thing about golf courses, all right, they pay extremely well. But then you're going to get some smaller little courses that think you're going to do them for $25 a stump or something. I do it by a day rate when I come out here. And at this course is a city or a county course. I've done PGA, I've been called in to do PGA golf courses. They don't care what I charge. They got a project time limit and they got a project manager. He says, just go, do the job, hand me the bill. All right, so that's something you gotta be aware of too, that some golf courses are very cheap, or they try to play stupid on you. And then some golf courses, who cares? Just get the job done. Here I'm on a day rate, and it's still good for me. Now, another very important thing about golf courses, they're insured. If there's a storm that comes in here, like a microburst or mini tornado or whatever you want to call it, a disaster to where it blows over trees and stuff, many of them are insured, and the insurance company flips a bill, because when they're down, they're not making no money. So I'll turn this around. See the big pile? This is just from one area. The tree company's having to do multiple things. They're bringing in dump trailers, loading them. And certain areas that they're dropping it off to, then they bring in a big grapple truck. He loads out from there, which is, they're using different service entrances, So if anybody watches this and does golf courses or does tree work on golf courses, if there's something else you want to add, put it in the comments. I'm very happy. I want to tell you guys, I'm very happy with you guys. A lot of guys write me, tell me that they're doing great, they're doing successful in anything, fixing cars, carpentry, whatever. The blue collar guy, we're it now. The white collar guy's out, the blue collar guy's in. So I needed to add something that I didn't add when I was outside doing that video at the golf course. I got called to a golf course last year, and I was referred to by a company that does all the flower beds, all the, the nice entrance landscaping to this private golf course. It was private to where it was a community to where all the houses were built around a golf course. So I get called, the groundskeeper meets me at location, shows me this stump that is, it's been there for years, and it grew into the pump house. I mean, it had fence pipes in it. It had all kinds of trash in it. I mean, and I gave him a reasonable price, and I explained to him why the price was that. It was a higher price, and I explained to him why. He turns around and looks at me and tells me, well, I got another guy that comes here and grinds them for $25 a stump. I looked at the guy and said, excuse me? Because, yeah, I got a guy that comes here every year and does the stumps for $25. I said, $25? I said, what's his name? Because I know everybody in the area. He's away storm chasing right now. Oh, really? Okay. What was his name again? So the guy keeps him hawing around or whatever. He goes, why do you want to have his name? I said, you said $25. Well, it might be $35. He does. I just don't have the paperwork in front of me. $35 a stump. I said, please, give me his name. He goes, why do you want his name? I said, because I want his name so I could sit home on my rear end, and I'll send him out for $35 a stump. Geez, I'll boost him up. I'll give him more money than that. I'll just send him jobs, and I'll sit home. I don't even need a machine. I turned around. I didn't even shake the guy's hand goodbye or whatever. Got in my truck, and I drove off. It was a waste of time. When I left the place, as soon as I turned out of the golf course, I get a call from the landscaper apologizing to me because they overheard the conversation. So I'm sorry, I didn't realize the guy was going to be that way, blah, blah, blah. No big thing. I said, don't worry about it. It comes and goes. I didn't need it anyway. 1 year later, which is the beginning of this year, guess who calls me? That golf course. I go out. I tell him the deal. He had about half a day's worth of work. We gave him a day rate. Did I cut him any slack? No. Did he pay? Yes. While he talked to me, did he look down at the ground the entire time he was talking to me? Yes. So hold your ground. You're worth it. If you're a professional and do things right, they'll pay you. And if you know what, if you feel like someone's trying to, lowball you or whatever, I don't do lowballs. I'm respectful to people. Like a customer says, well, how about, if I tell somebody, hey, I'll do it for $150 or whatever, and they start trying to, chop me down on the price, I said, with all due respect, I've got machinery, I've got parts, I've got wear, my son and I are out here. This is, you can call somewhere else. You won't offend me. I lost a job this week because I couldn't get to it in time. And the guy kept texting me hatefully, are you coming, are you coming, are you coming, are you coming? Finally, I said, you're scheduled for Friday morning. And he says, well, can you make it Thursday morning? Yes, I can make it Thursday morning. I'll adjust my schedule. So I wake up Thursday morning, he says, I got someone else. You know what, I didn't write him back hateful or anything like that. I wrote him back, no problem. If I can assist you in the near future, please feel free to call me. Boom, deleted it off my list of jobs. Somebody I didn't really need to do in the first place, right? So remember that, you wear pants too. Don't forget that, all right? Just be respectful, hold your ground. If that's your price, it's your price. Now, if you feel you could have a little wiggle room and you want a wiggle room and move around, that's up to you. You do it, all right? And I just needed to tell you that little story about that. And remember, if you're not learning something new every day, you must be dead. And a lot of you are learning a lot of good things. And you share it with me, and I learn. So thank you for that, too. God bless you.